All right, welcome back. Today we are jumping into part 9 of our Advanced Pro Skills series, and we're tackling something that is absolutely critical, but honestly, so easy to overlook: mastering your professional presence. We're going to go way beyond the basics and really get into what separates the good from the truly great.
So let's just kick things off with a huge question. Have you ever wondered why some incredibly talented, super skilled people just get stuck? They hit this invisible ceiling in their careers. They've got the knowledge, they've got the experience, but something is holding them back from that next big breakthrough.
Well, here's the secret, and it's simpler than you think. The barrier usually isn't about a lack of skill. It's not the what you do. It's all about the how. It's in the execution, the delivery. It's the entire professional package that wraps around your amazing abilities. This is where the real growth happens.
So how do we actually break through that ceiling? To really get a handle on this, we're going to use a powerful metaphor I want you to keep in mind: the professionalism flywheel. This is the key to getting past just your technical skills and kicking off some real, lasting career growth.
So what in the world is this flywheel? Okay, I want you to picture a giant, super heavy wheel. If you give it one big shove, not much happens, right? It barely budges. But what if you apply small, consistent, smart pushes over and over? It starts to turn. It builds momentum. And pretty soon, it's spinning all on its own, creating this amazing, self-powering cycle of career growth.
So where do we start? How do we get this thing moving? Well, the very first push on that flywheel is often the easiest one, but it is absolutely non-negotiable. It's all about the polish. It's about mastering those small, tangible details that define how people see you every single day. And this stuff is the bedrock. Professional grooming, that's not about being vain. It signals that you respect yourself, you respect your work, and you care about the details. Your demeanor, how you carry yourself, how you talk to your colleagues, that sets the whole tone for trust and teamwork. And your digital presence? Come on, in today's world, that's your business card that's working 24/7. Nailing these things is that first essential push that makes everything else so much easier.
Okay, now, of all those foundational pieces, let's zoom in on one that has a huge impact: your communication signature. Think about it. Every single email you send is like a brushstroke on the painting of your professional brand.
And you have to get this. People's perception of you isn't formed over weeks or months. Nope. It's created in the few seconds it takes them to scan your email. And in that tiny window, they're making a judgment call about your competence, your clarity, and whether or not you're reliable. Seconds.
I mean, just look at the difference here. The casual email on the left, sure, it gets the job done. But it kind of screams, I'm rushed, and maybe this isn't a priority. But the professional one on the right, it projects organization, respect, and total reliability. It sets a clear expectation. So which signature do you want associated with your name?
Okay, so once you've got that foundational polish down, it's time for the second, much more powerful push on our flywheel. This is where we level up from passive etiquette to actively weaving your core skills, like listening and goal setting, into absolutely everything you do.
And as you can see, this isn't some checklist you just do once. It's a loop, a continuous cycle that keeps feeding itself. Let's really break it down. Step 1, listen, isn't just about hearing words. It's about digging deep to understand the real need. From there, you can set goals that are actual solutions, not just tasks. Then you communicate. You get everyone on the same page about the what and the why. And finally, execute and adapt. While you're doing the work, you're still listening for new info, for roadblocks, for better ideas. This cycle adds some serious force to that flywheel.
And here it is. This is the big mindset shift. Having skills on your resume, that's passive. But intentionally applying them through a cycle like this, that is active professionalism. It's what turns your potential into real, measurable performance, and it builds you a reputation for just getting things done right.
Now, when you combine that consistent polish with the powerful push of active skill integration, well, that's when the magic happens. You hit a tipping point. The flywheel starts spinning with its own momentum, and your career growth starts to feel almost effortless. It just propels itself forward. So, what does this state of mastery actually look like in the real world? Well, your professional etiquette just becomes second nature. Your communication is clear and on point by default. You're constantly running that listen, goal, adapt cycle without even thinking about it. And the result? You build this undeniable reputation for excellence that just starts opening doors for you.
If we boil it all down, the core message is right here in this powerful little phrase: integrate skills for pro level.
It's not just about having a list of things you can do, it's about weaving them all together. Think about it. That polished email makes the communicate step more effective. Actively listening improves your whole demeanor. Every single piece reinforces the others, and that's what gives the flywheel that unstoppable momentum.
And that's really the big takeaway I want you to leave with. True professional mastery, it isn't some finish line you cross one day and say, I'm done. It's the dynamic state you get into when you've built so much momentum that growing and improving just becomes your new normal.
So as we wrap up, I want you to really think about your own career, your own habits, and I'll just leave you with this one simple but really powerful question. What's the single most important push your flywheel needs tomorrow?